Hey friends!
Hello, la 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 la! Hi friends!
I like your singing.
This is our Q&A answers to our happy 10,000 subscribers. Thank you, Q&A.
You guys came out in full force and you got some questions, we got some answers. It's going to be pretty long, so we're going to jump right into it.
Yeah, so get like a bowl of good mixed cereal and a sandwich.
And your favorite beverage, like...
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. You
Me
go
first?
first.
Melissa Shirley said you two deserve this. Thank you very much, Melissa Shirley.
Melissa,
You're an awesome
You've been you've been one of our biggest supporters for a long time, and we thank you and we love you and thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Julia Deaton says, love the hats. Oh yeah, we were wearing the bumblebee and a
pig hat.
And a pig hat. So happy for you both. Yay. I was wondering too about how many carbs in a day. So people ask us how many carbs should I eat all the time. There is about 1,000 factors plus to that. We can't answer that because we know nothing about you, about your genetics, about your workout, about how much you weigh, about if you're lifting weights. We don't know how much body fat you have. We don't know how much muscle you have. How you eat,
if you're an emotional eater, and all of that needs to be taken into consideration. And also we don't track carbs or macros or anything, and we never have. There was a brief period in the middle where we did, but it just set us backwards. So
what we do is trial and error. So if we want to cut and lose weight, we'll pick an amount, like 50 carbs. But we don't actually count it, we just sort of ballpark it. We know how much is in certain foods, so we'll ballpark it. For me, that's like half a cup of oatmeal and a little bit of fruit. And
some post-workout cereal.
And some and then if that's not working, we're not dropping enough weight or body fat, you lower that amount. Also, we don't know your carb sensitivity level. Me and Nicole are very carb sensitive. So we can work out, live, work, do our fasted cardio and have very little carbs, and it's still enough for us. If you have a high metabolism, that amount, around 50 carbs, is not nearly enough. There's some people that can take in 300-400 carbs a day and still lose weight because they're working out or because, So too many factors.
Yeah, to sum it up, you've got to pick an amount and test it out. Weigh yourself at the end of the week. If you gained weight, then it was too much. If you lost weight, then try it again the next week, eating the same amount.
Trial and error.
Yeah. Okay. Angela, I'm sorry if I'm saying your last name. Gracia?
I don't know, that's how I would say it.
Love you guys. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angela. Journey to a Better Me says, congrats. Can you give us info on fasted cardio? Do you guys walk around or anything during fasted cardio? Also, how do you plan your workouts throughout the week? So for fasted cardio, we do anywhere from 15 minutes up to 45 minutes. We do any activity from yoga to walking outside to walking on the treadmill. We have a recumbent bike. Anything else for fasted cardio?
Sometimes I make up my own little HIIT workouts like jumping jacks, push-ups, and that kind of stuff.
For anybody that doesn't know, fasted cardio is just the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning. You don't eat. You can drink some water or BCAAs or whatever, but you do your cardio before you eat your first meal.
It just helps you burn a little more fat, and it works for us.
How do you plan? As far as our workout, our weight training throughout the week, we basically train by feel. We want to hit every body part, but for me, I would like to build my shoulders and arms more, so I will do an extra, if I feel like I want to do extra arms that week, that's what I'll do. And Nicole, she wants to build her lower body more, her butt and legs, so she'll add in more butt and leg workouts. We train basically by feel. We train weights 5 days a week.
Yeah, 5 days a week, fasted cardio 7 times a week. I generally like to do 2 leg workouts a week, and we train together. Even if we're doing a separate workout, we're still in the gym together at the same time.
And yeah, we actually filmed a live back workout just this past week, so go check that out.
Yeah, go and do the back workout.
And we'll be doing more for those of you who missed it.
Yeah. So Lisa Vickroy, who are your favorite YouTubers? Which channels inspire both of you in fitness and health and in other areas? We don't really watch much YouTube, but when we do, because we are really busy like with our own YouTube and stuff like that, but when we do, we really like watching people who are in like fit really good shape, like Cali Muscle and Rich Piana. We also, if we like are near the end of the week and we are like craving stuff, we like watching people who eat food like Eric the Electric and Tammy Dunn.
Yeah, so
every person who is successful on YouTube really inspires us.
And all those people are like, they have the, you know, amount of like the drive and success where we would like to be one day. So we really respect their work ethic, and they also inspire us to keep going on our journey too.
And they all post like crazy, so you know they're working really hard.
Yep, and we're trying to step up our posting, as you guys see, so give you as much content as we can. So we're here?
Yep.
Chelsea Anderson says, was wondering if you guys grew up with parents who binged / emotionally ate, and if so, how that contributed to your own struggles with binge eating disorder. Yes, we did. My mom, from as far back as I can remember, the earliest memories, we'd be at the dinner table. My mom wouldn't eat with us. And when she did eat with us, we'd be still finishing dinner, and she would be purging, vomiting in the bathroom. And I can clearly remember that from the age of 5, listening to her vomit after every single meal. And yeah, that had a big impact into where I went to in life with food and my eating disorder. And yeah, it was traumatizing. And that would impact anybody, but those are my earliest memories. So yeah, my mom had a really hardcore eating disorder, and yes, it did affect me for my whole life, childhood, teenager years, and I'm just in my 30s now, finally, you know, healing from that.
Yeah, that's a really traumatizing thing to have to go through. My parents were also very obsessed with their weight. My parents divorced when I was very, very young. So my mom remarried, and my stepdad was obsessive with his weight. He was not a big guy, but he was constantly weighing himself. Eventually, I started weighing myself after every single thing I ate or drank. My mom was very obsessed with her weight and the way she looked and the way I looked, and was constantly, they were both constantly on me. Same with my dad, and my dad's side of the family was always calling me pudgy. I was constantly being told that I was fat, that I ate too much, that I was useless. So all of that stuff, yes, of course, we put it into food because our food was always being controlled. So when we felt like we lost control and our childhoods were fairly traumatic, that was where we went to try to control it, was we used food. Carolyn Beckman says, is there an exercise site you recommend for someone who has a hard time walking? I'm not too familiar with any sites regarding that. However, we do have a couple of low impact workouts. We actually have one where I demonstrate how you can do a workout seated from your couch, like while watching TV during commercials and stuff like that. So you may want to check out some of our exercise videos. I also have a low impact exercise video that I did, that we did for our New Year's Evolution series.
Yeah, so go check those out.
Yeah, and you don't have to walk in those. You basically need to stand, or you can sit the whole time as well, to modify it.
Okay, 123 Lola 95610 says, congratulations, guys. What kind of workout clothing do you wear when you were at your heaviest? Thank you for the congratulations. You can probably handle this. Because I've always, like, even at my heaviest, it was just, you know, shorts and t-shirt. I covered up a bit more, like a lot. I had to buy big stuff, but it was always big and baggy.
Yeah, anything that could fit, anything that would fit, really. T-shirts and pants, sweatshirts, but obviously it get really hot, so I would eventually just wear like shorts and a t-shirt. That was pretty much all I could fit in that was comfortable. I couldn't fit in like actual exercise clothes. Carolyn Beckman. Is that me? Carolyn Beckman is back with congratulations. You guys do deserve this. Thank you. We're reading these from the bottom up, friends, so we're getting them backwards.
Okay, Shannon Carranza says, hello, I love your channel. Thank you, Shannon. Do you plan on having kids? If so, how many? There are no plans for kids for a number of reasons. We didn't have much of a childhood growing up, and we're kind of just healing from our eating disorders, healing physically from being so heavy for so many years, and we're just loving life. We're loving what we're doing. We're loving sharing all these tips and our workouts and our eating and our parties with you guys, and there's some other reasons too that Nicole might want to get into or not. Yeah,
well, I have shared just briefly that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. Without taking birth control, I do not get a menstrual cycle. So that pretty much means I cannot have children unless I use fertility, but I choose not to. I feel like that was meant to be, that, you know, since I can have them naturally, that we were meant to learn to enjoy and live the way we should have when we were children.
Yeah.
And we like this life together, and the way that we, you know, eat and work out and exercise, and we are still healing even though we haven't engaged in our eating disorders. I wouldn't really want to raise a child in an environment where the way that we eat is not really the norm. I don't know if that makes sense, but we would prefer to, you know, raise a child in a home where the parents did not have eating disorders. So that's some of the factors as well.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we do have a dog, baby.
Yeah, we have a furry son.
Yep.
Okay.
Junebug Germanese. I'm sorry if that's wrong. Oh, friends, so happy for both of you. Can't wait to see more of you two. That's so sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're going to be seeing lots more. So.
Oh yeah, let's wait now.
The people that like us and enjoy our content, you're going to have a very happy 2017. The people that don't like us very much are going to be very upset because we're coming strong with a lot of content.
Oh, you get the question.
Okay. Fluffy Nomo, hello. I see the question I've been curious about already has been asked. What the two of you do for a living. You are both so very inspiring and just downright fun. Congrats on the success of your channel. Thank you so much, Fluffy. Yeah, thanks for your support. So this is a big question we get asked a lot. What do you do for jobs?
Yeah.
We have jobs. We choose not to share them. We get criminally harassed. We've get stalked, and our identity has been stolen, and that is a part that we're not going to give any more information on what we do as far as, you know, those jobs. We would like to one day we will be helping people, you know, reach their weight loss goals, entertaining you guys full-time through social media, and that's the goal. And we got a lot of ideas. We've got an ebook in the works. We've got
t-shirts,
ideas for awesome, funny t-shirts.
And down the road, I'd also like to look into maybe doing some meal plans as well.
And it's very busy right now doing everything, but the goal is one day to be to be helping you guys full time, and also sharing, you know, our story and being on social media and
really helping people who struggle.
Yeah, because we didn't have anybody, you know.
And so we want to be that voice for those that struggle.
Yeah.
So to repeat, because this question does get asked a lot, we choose not to share what we do outside of YouTube to protect ourselves, because we do get harassed in real life.
Yeah. So next question is the same thing.
Yeah, same thing, already been answered.
Black Sheep says, way to go, love you guys, thank you very much.
Thank you. D. Farina. Hi guys, I would like to know if you snack on any leftover cheat day foods during the rest of the week. Keep the videos coming. I just love watching you two.
Thanks so much, Dee.
Yes, thank you so much. And the answer is nope.
No.
Nope.
That's the purpose of the cheat day, is so that we don't, and so that it keeps us on track, it keeps us motivated, it keeps us working towards that one treat day. And when we took away treats is when we couldn't stop snacking during the week.
It's when we couldn't keep any treats in the house, or we would eat them.
WW with Enza G says, congrats guys, so happy for you, thank you so much. I want to know how you guys met. So we actually have, it's a long story, and we did a video on that. It's how we met / our love story, and that was put out in February. So just go back through our videos and you'll see the long story about how we met.
Okay, so Linda H says, congratulations, love your videos with the exception of the cheat days. I was hoping to someday break away from cheat foods. Seeing you cheat and consuming all those calories breaks my heart. I still have a large amount of weight to lose. Question, will I ever win this battle? You both look great. How long did it take you to lose the weight? To lose the bulk of the weight, and thank you for the compliments, Linda. To lose the weight, it took the bulk, I would say a year and a half, because we did it really slowly.
Yeah.
Whether or not you will ever win the battle will depend on you. You will have to work on, it sounds like you'll have to work on some emotional eating problems. And we do have several videos on that.
And if you're coming to us for our philosophy, taking away treat foods for the rest of your life is not going to work. And
no.
That's our opinion.
And it's our experience that if you deny yourself, you'll just backslide.
And it's what has worked for us is not denying ourselves. You have to obviously keep it under control, but saying you're never going to eat cake, you're never going to eat ice cream, never going to eat pizza again, for us, that sent us in past years spiraling back into the eating disorder mentality, and we never found any traction until we legalized all food.
You really have to work on the guilt, friends. You've got to work on letting go of guilt surrounding food. You need to stop labeling food good and bad, healthy and not healthy.
That's a big one.
All foods are appropriate to consume on, specific planned times. If you should allow treats, is our opinion and philosophy, but you need to have planned treats, not impulsive.
Yeah.
And you need to work on letting go of the guilt. And if you are snacking or binging when it's not planned, you need to figure out why. What's causing you to do that? Okay.
Linda Peterson says, hey guys, have you ever left something in a video that you wish you would have edited out? Love you.
One time I had donut stuff on my face, and I wish that I wouldn't have had that on my face.
Like we're pretty easygoing, silly people, so there's not much I would take out. But sometimes you have something in your teeth, or you mess up on a word, or you say something incorrect. But I mean, we don't heavily edit our videos. Like what you guys see, and if you've watched our live streams, what you guys see is what you get. Like this is us. So not really. Maybe one or two things, like not big stuff.
Mostly just like if I was messy and I didn't know it. Binbo, I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Yay, congrats to you both. And she asked what we do for a living, so we already answered that. Thank you so much. We really appreciate the support.
Shelby Dean says, congrats, you guys deserve it. If you could live anywhere else in the world besides Canada, where would it be and why? I think after this winter,
someplace warm,
Florida.
especially, yeah, Florida or like, I've always heard that like North Carolina is really pretty. I love all the palm trees. Like, it would be really cool. Also, poor little Hank, his paws cannot survive the winter. They always get so sore. So it would be nice for all of us to live somewhere warm.
Maybe one day we will. You never know.
Maybe one day we will. So Shelby Dean asked to get another one.
She has a bunch of Shelby Dean has a bunch of questions in a row. Thank you so much for asking all these questions. We'll go to them like one after another.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you think it's possible to overdo it on a cheat day? How much is too much?
Yeah, you can make yourself sick. Yeah.
You'll know if you're not feeling well the next day or that night. Or if you ate too much at one meal and you feel gross after.
We eat until we're satisfied. So when you're satisfied and your belly's full and you keep eating, that's too much.
Yeah. So basically what we can do now, what we couldn't do before, is we can open a bag of chips or whatever, eat it until we're satisfied, and then put it back on the shelf and not touch it until next cheat day.
She also asked, how did you guys learn to love your bodies for how they are?
We're still working on that.
We're still doing that. There's days where I'll say, hey, you know what? I like my shoulders and my arms, but I really hate my stomach. I really hate the fact that I still have body fat to lose. So we go back and forth. I don't think it's ever you're gonna wake up and look in the mirror and go, look at me, I'm glorious.
I think most people always have something that they want to improve. The difference is that now we can actually look in the mirror and find something that we like, whereas when we started, I don't even know if I liked my eyelashes. Like, I didn't like anything about myself.
And the way we kind of think is like, we're always looking to progress and evolve and move forward and get better.
Yeah.
So and we don't look at it as a bad thing. We look at it as like, okay, we always have something to work towards.
Exactly. So like, for instance, my lower body, I never thought I could improve it. And so instead of beating myself up all the time for it, I decided to add an extra leg day to try to improve it, and it actually worked. What we do now is if we're feeling bad about our bodies, we'll talk to each other about it, and then we will try to reroute it so that it's positive, or reword it, I should say. So like, if you're saying I really hate my body, you can say, you know what, I'm really not liking my stomach today, but I really do, like Kyle said, I really do like my shoulders, or I really like, even if it's just your feet or something, you know, like anything, as long as you're saying something positive about your body.
Yeah, so the trick is to start turning your thoughts
negatives into
from negative to positive.
Sorry, we both have so much to say, sometimes I talk over.
That's okay, I talk over you too. Okay, Shelby also asks, what's the one food that you guys hate the most? Like, we love food, so there's not too many. I would probably say like
seafood.
Seafood is not our favorite. We eat tuna. That's about as fishy as we get.
Yeah, but like any other fish, like we used to eat whitefish, and that just no.
Yeah, we're not big seafood people.
No.
Why did you start YouTube? We kind of alluded to this before. Well, we were losing weight. There's nobody like us. And so,
struggling with eating disorders. Sorry to interrupt you, but there was not much on binge eating. It's all about bulimia and anorexia, and you know, we both suffered from binge eating, and so we wanted to have a voice out there for people.
And see, there's nobody else on YouTube like us. There's nobody... To have a mix of videos that we have, we're real people. We're pretty rounded and people, and so yeah, we'll have parties on cheat day. We'll show you our workouts. We'll show our meal preps for during the week. But we also dig and scratch beyond the surface and tell you the psychological parts and the emotional eating parts, which I think a lot of people struggle with, and we certainly did, and we didn't have any sources. Especially you're looking to fitness magazines and that kind of stuff, you're not going to get any answers that are going to help you if you have emotional eating. No. And that's basically why we started YouTube. We want to help you guys. And
we wanted to be the voice that wasn't there for people. We wanted, when people start trying to go on a journey like us, we wanted them to find something when they went on YouTube where we didn't. Okay, now we're moving on to Jasmine Smith. Before you went public, how did you tell people about your eating disorder? How do you respond to people who deny that binge eating disorder is valid. On a lighter note, if you could be amazing at any talent, what would it be? Okay, before we went public, sorry, I just need to process this one. How did you tell people about your eating disorder? I kind of always knew, and then once I was diagnosed, it took me a long time to be ready to share that, but what they teach you in therapy is that secrets keep you sick. So eventually, once I started recovering, I started just telling people when I felt comfortable, and when the moment came up, like if something was surrounded around food or whatever. And you know, a few times that I shared, people actually responded that they had suffered or were suffering or had suffered and recovered from an eating disorder. The only time that I ever, like, no one ever denied that it was an eating disorder to me. Well, I'm sorry, that's wrong. My mom used to tell me, I don't understand what you're doing or why you say you have an eating disorder. My mom and my stepdad denied it. They just thought that I could just stop eating and eat less.
That's what I've been told that by, when I was younger, by doctors, by family members. Why don't you just eat less? I didn't know that binge eating disorder was a thing, but I knew when I was a kid growing up that I did not eat properly, and I did not like how I felt, the guilt and all that when I would eat in secret, and when everyone would go to bed, I would go and eat. I knew there was something wrong, you know? Yeah,
me too. So
if people don't want to like acknowledge that it's an eating disorder, that's their problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it's bothering you in your life, you need to deal with it and find help. And
it is, you know, it is valid. It is an eating disorder. It's not. I mean, I feel like there's so many more people struggling with it out there than is known about. And I think people are ashamed. And so that's another reason to the other question below, is that we don't want people to be ashamed. We were ashamed, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. This is something that many people do, is binge eat. Whether or not they have an eating disorder, I'm sure there are people that have binged. So the other thing is, when I tried to go to a program to get healed, and when I had been on the wait list for 4 years to get covered. There's a plan here in Canada that will cover you to get to go to a clinic and get healed from your eating disorder, or to work on healing. When I got there, they told me that they no longer treated binge eating disorder, and they were only allowing me in and treating me because I was on the wait list for so long. You know, I was really hurt, and I felt like I had been punched because I had been waiting for so long, and I had felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders, that I was finally going to try to heal. And it was the worst program ever, because I was surrounded by people who had anorexia and bulimia, and they weren't going through what I was going through. I mean, there are certain things that are similar. So anyway, to keep it, a long story short, I was determined to not let that denial of it get me down. I left the program after 3 days, and I looked the nurse in the eye and I said, I'm leaving and I will be healing on my own. And she said, I don't think you can do it. And guess what, nursey nurse, I did it.
We both did it.
Yeah. So that's the response, is we just healed.
No matter what you're going through, there's always going to be people out there that tell you that your problems are invalid. They're going to sweep you under the rug and say, oh, you're not really going through this. You're not struggling with this. Just get over it. You have to know that it's important to you to fix it and to deal with it. So
yeah.
Okay, so on a lighter note, if you could be amazing at any talent, what would it be? Mine would be, I would be amazing at skating, because my balance, like when I'm off my feet, if it's on skis or skates or anything, I would like to be able to be a good skater.
I've always wanted to be like a ballet dancer, but as you guys know, I have absolutely no rhythm at all. Like, I can't even clap a beat.
I thought you were a professional ballet dancer already.
So I would like to even just like be able to like dance and not look like a weirdo. Although I am a weirdo, so you know.
Carrie Neymar, this question doesn't have anything to do with your incredible weight loss journey. What do you and Kyle do for a living? We've already answered that. Nicole, how much weight did you lose before you noticed your health was improving?
I would say, but I think after the first 50 pounds, I started noticing that I could sleep without my sleep apnea machine.
When we got, that's about for me too. 50 pounds is when I noticed, hey, I can move. And when I was walking, I'm like, man, I feel a ton lighter.
Yeah,
and
not out of breath.
My knees and stuff started to improve, so.
Okay, Carrie Neymar again. Also, what is one piece of advice you go back and tell yourself? I love you guys. You have been an inspiration to me. After watching your videos for months, I finally started my own weight loss journey a few weeks ago. I'm down 10 pounds already. Thank you. Oh, and I love watching your cheat day videos best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carrie.
That's amazing. Congratulations. One piece of advice I think would be that no matter what happens, no matter how tough life is or what life throws at you, that you're a fighter and you'll get through it.
As long as you're here and still alive and your heart's still beating, things are going to get better and you're going to find a way. Even if you're really frustrated right now, you'll find a way.
Yeah.
Amy Mendoza says, yay, congrats. Thank you, Amy.
Christy Rainwater, congratulations, you guys rock. If you could only have one snack, cheat food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Thank you. Not even have to think about it. French fries.
That was quick.
I've had, ever since I was born, I ate French fries.
Mine, I'm struggling going between pizza and ice cream, and I'd say pizza. If I had to pick one, it's pizza.
That would be my second.
Okay,
sorry, Leneo Day 77?
Leneo
Day, sorry.
Leneo Day 77 says, love your videos. Question is, how do you keep going in your journey when you had someone that was stopping you from losing the weight? If you didn't, then what advice could you give about weight loss? So we've had a lot of
we've had people bring, like, when we were trying to lose weight, people were always trying to sabotage it by bringing treats in the house.
Or just say,
you know?
just have one cookie, just have one piece of cake.
Or getting upset with you when you didn't. You really just have to be firm and stand your ground.
We're the type of people, when we make our mind up about something, we're gonna do it. So in the past, when we weren't ready, when we didn't deal with our emotions,
we gave in.
But when we finally figured out, it was set in stone. We were doing this. So
none of that affected us anymore. Yeah. And people still do try to sabotage, but we just keep going. Ms. Lawson 33, talk about exercise. What do you recommend for someone who needs to lose 100 plus pounds? We've mentioned this a few times in some of our videos. Start out with just walking. Just move your body a little bit every day until you can do more.
Yeah, and we have the videos.
And check out those videos.
Videos about the seated workouts and that kind of stuff. Heidi Clark says, congratulations. Thank you, Heidi. My question is, if I have over 100 pounds to lose but want to get a good amount of weight off, when should I start having treat day? Thank you, many blessings to you both. So this is very personal as to your body, and so for us, we didn't start having treats or a treat day for the first couple of years.
Well, we did. Don't deny yourself treats though. I wouldn't have a treat day. A
full day.
I would have treats spread throughout the week. For example, we had half a cup of sugar-free ice cream and half a cup of strawberries with it. Sometimes 2 sugar-free cookies.
And we still lost a ton of weight doing portioning it out.
We did that like 3 to 4 times a week. We had those little treats. I would lose the bulk of your weight before you do like a full treat meal or a treat day.
Yeah.
But you need to make it work for you. But that's what we did.
So Marlise Stridham says, wow, you guys, it's fantastic. Thank you. You guys inspire me so much. That's awesome. You guys with your positive energy and your comments inspire us too.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
She asked, do you ever plan on having children? So we've already
answered that. Elizabeth Yates says, I've watched you guys for a long time and have always wondered if your stomachs ever hurt after a cheat day. So happy regarding the growth of your channel. Thank you so much. And thanks for your support.
You guys are the reason it's growing so fast.
If you eat, like in the beginning when I felt guilty, I overate, and then yes, my stomach hurt. Now, like we said, we eat till we're satisfied,
so we
and
stop.
My stomach doesn't hurt.
When we're full, we stop. If we want a bit more and we're not full, we eat, what we feel like until, we're full.
Yeah.
Christy Donay says, congratulations on your subscriber milestone. Thank you very much. I see a lot of people who hit large fitness goals celebrate by running a marathon. Crazy. Do you plan to do something like that? How do you develop your workout regimen? Do you start out watching a video or working with a trainer? What equipment do you recommend for a beginner to exercise? If you could travel to any place in the world for vacation, where would it be? What's your a lot of questions here. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite music? Where do you get those silly hats you're wearing?
Oh my goodness.
Have your friends and family been supportive of your journey, or have you had issues when you bring your own meals instead of what everyone else eats? Inquiring minds of doom want to know. Ha! That's funny.
That's awesome.
Love your videos, and as soon as I see a new one is up, I have to stop and watch it. You both are an inspiration to me.
That's so awesome.
Thank you so much, Christy.
Us and running, it doesn't work. No, because doing something big like that, we like doing things that work for our bodies. We wouldn't overexert ourselves or put ourselves at risk for injury to do something like that.
How do you develop your workout regimen?
We've already kind of covered
trial
that.
And error.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to look like, your goals, then work out accordingly.
We just started walking. We never used a nutritionist or a trainer or anything. We did it all on our own.
People like us, with people that have our type of issues, a personal trainer or dietitian is not going to help us.
Equipment, do you recommend? Check out some of our videos. Again, our exercise videos. We show you the equipment, and we also show you some beginner. And
if you're a real beginner, walking is your best friend.
Yeah.
If you could travel to any place, Florida.
I'm Sicilian, and I've always kind of wanted to visit Sicily.
That would be nice too. Okay. Favorite color? Me, black and red.
Me, black, pink, purple, silver.
Favorite music? I listen to a lot of 80s stuff, 80s pop music, 80s rock. I like 90s old school, like R&B. I like the grunge music. Yeah.
Same with me, except I also like country.
We like a mix of everything, really.
We kind of listen to everything, really.
Where'd you get those silly hats? Dollar store?
Dollar store.
Have your friends and family been supportive? We don't have any support from our friends and family. Well, we don't have any friends. We have each other.
Yeah, no. The answer is no.
Our family, no support.
And yes, we have had issues. Most people don't like that.
You get stared at weird and they get offended, but if you're trying to save your own life and improve your health and someone has a problem with that, then they're not really your friend or family or loved one anyways. So
you have to learn to toughen your skin.
Yeah. Okay.
And thank you again for your support.
Thank you so much.
Andy Rainey, Losing My Jeans, says, congratulations. What other cities have you lived in? How do you spend your day? How did you find Hank, and what are your goals in life? Thank you for the congratulations.
Thanks, Andy.
We do have jobs. We'd already shared that.
We said
I choose not to share the other city I've lived in for the same reason I choose not to share my job.
How do we spend our day? Like we said, our job, social media, and our workouts. We have every day is around anywhere from 12 to 16 to 18 hours every single day.
Yeah, we put in 6 to 8 hour days at our jobs, and then we put in another few hours doing social media, YouTube, filming, and then we work out on top of that, and we meal prep.
And the editing and all the stuff that goes into it, that's how we spend our day. We got Hank at a pet store. What are your goals in life? Like we said.
Yeah, we've kind of already shared that.
Carol,
thanks so much for your support.
Carol W says, congratulations, you guys. Thank you so much, Carol.
Canadian Beauty says, Nicole, makeup tips. What brand of nail polish is your favorite? Where do you buy your nail art? What face makeup do you use to have such flawless looking skin? Thank you. Any other tips you would like to share? My favorite brand of nail polish, I like the Sally Hansen and Essie nail polish. I generally just look at Pinterest and make my own nail art. Like this I just got off of Pinterest and I just sort of copy it. Or Walmart for the decals. Face makeup, I use L'Oreal BB cream. Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah.
Claire Edwards. Hello, Claire. 10,000 and climbing. Woo woo. Massive congratulations, friends. I love your channel. Always inspirational, fun, real, and full of great information and advice. Question for you for your up and coming Q&A. What are your favorite bands and artists? Let's answer that now.
Well, we did, we answered what kind of music we listen to. Okay, my favorite band, and it says, and what is your favorite song or piece of music? I don't really have a favorite band, because we listen to pretty much everything, but I do have a favorite song, and this might sound weird, but it's Beautiful by Social Code, and really it just talks about being beautiful for being different, and I really like that.
Go look up Social Code, Beautiful by Social Code on YouTube. It's an awesome song. Good message behind it too. Is Kyle into crazy dancing like you, Nicole? Yes, I am. We actually have a couple clips like older
on Instagram
and in older YouTube videos where I get down, but if you'd like to see it, I can do more upcoming.
Oh, don't worry, Hank is coming. And we also post Hank a lot on Instagram too, if you guys ever want to see. We take tons of pictures.
Yeah. Okay, McKenna Tierney says, do you guys ever go out to eat, and how do you plan that for a non-cheat day?
No.
We don't go out to eat during the week.
Unless it's cheat day. If it's for a special occasion like someone's birthday, we either ask if we're going to celebrate with people to move it to Saturday, or we switch our cheat day to that day.
Or we bring our food and eat in the car.
Yep, and we've done that before as well.
Heather McIntosh, what do you both, we already answered that. I've always thought, okay, we've already answered that. How would a day start to finish, hour to hour meals, workout times, and why certain meals at certain times for beginners, our kiddos in the future? We already answered that. Thank you. Said we would both make great parents. Thank you. There's a little bit more here too. How did you start your own personal gym? Where do you buy the equipment? Okay.
There's a fitness place around here that we go and buy our equipment, and also Kyle had some from when he was
I've been lifting weights since I was 10, 12, around there.
How did day start? We do actually have videos on that, like full days of eating.
We have tons of full days of eating videos.
And we do have a video on meal timing as well.
Yeah.
So you can check that out.
Already answered.
Yeah, we've already answered the rest. So, mommy of 3, I've only watched you for a short while.
Y'all.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
It's awesome. Like in Canada, no, we don't hear y'all ever, so we love when you guys say y'all in the comments.
But have always wondered why you are so weird. LOL, that sounds mean, but I promise I'm just curious. Mainly the wife. You're goofy and weird in an almost childlike way. Do you guys act like this for the camera, or are you really like this 24/7? Great job on the weight loss and reaching this milestone.
Thank you.
I'm weird?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm weird?
I've never noticed that she's weird before. Not at all.
I don't think I'm weird.
We're like this. Yeah, I'm especially like this when I'm sleeping. Yeah.
Andy Gerardo. Congratulations, beautiful couple. Keep going. I would love to see you in a live video. Oh yeah, baby, we're on top of that. Thank you.
We just posted 2 live streams on YouTube.
And they're up
this week, so make sure you have your notification, that little bell underneath where you're subscribed, the bell beside that. Make sure you have your notifications turned on for our YouTube channel, because
we're coming, baby.
When we post, it's usually pretty close, a half an hour to 10 minutes before we're gonna go live. So you'll get a ding in your message or on your phone that, hey, these friends are going live.
Yeah. Live P. Hey, you guys said in an older video that you had loose skin after the weight loss. I was wondering if this ever went away and if there was some exercises that help. I was also wondering how long it took to lose the first 50 pounds. So we did answer that one. Loose skin does not go away without surgery 100%.
And that's why we wanted to start weight training, building muscle, because it has filled out a lot of the loose skin.
Proper diet and exercise will tone it up a bit.
Lorna Pierce, do you eat after a certain time of night? Do you eat supper and stop for the rest of the night and only drink liquids?
Check out our full day of eating, because you see exactly what we eat. We eat right before bed, our last meal.
When we were just losing weight, we would stop eating around 4 or 5 o'clock. And then now...
Unless we were having like a snack, unless we were having a planned snack.
Now we eat, spread our meals out 2 to 3 hours, and then we eat cottage cheese right before bed. But like Nicole said, we have lots of full days of eating.
Yeah.
Videos.
Les Toro says, so happy for you guys. Where in Canada do you live? And would you do a meetup? Thank you so much.
We're in Ontario. Canada. Thank you.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah. For
sure we would.
We'd love to meet you guys somewhere if there was like a convention or like a fitness expo or something like that. It would be awesome to meet all you guys.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, Yesenia Myers says, congratulations. You two are so awesome. Your tips with binging and meal prep and portion control have helped me for the past 2 months on my own weight loss journey. I still have a long way to go, but glad I found your channel for inspiration. My question is, what made you want to share your stories and become so public about binge eating?
So we did. Thank you so much for the congratulations, and we're so glad that we're helping you. And that's basically the answer. We wanted to become public because we didn't want people to feel ashamed, and we wanted there to be a voice when there isn't one.
And you inspire us too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Life is but a dream. Yay, congratulations, Tina. Thank you, Tina.
Thanks, Tina. Leticia Romero says, congratulations. What do you think about drinking V8 juice to get vegetable intake while trying to lose weight? We always recommend food. It's always better to eat food versus drink it, because when you drink it, your body isn't chewing and going through that complete digestion process, and you're more likely to binge because you don't feel like you're full.
Yeah. Christy Papa says, why don't you try and cook different recipes such as soups, protein bars, grilled fresh veggies? Maybe it's a time thing. It does take time to prepare from scratch, but 6 days of not satisfying food is tough, although it does work for you two, so good for you.
Well,
you answered your own question. It's a time thing. We don't have time to prep every single day or long preps. And
we've never said that our food isn't satisfying. We actually look forward to what we eat during the week.
Yeah.
So yeah. Gabby Marquez says, will you please explain macros and needed supplements? We do have some videos on that stuff.
Yeah, and there are no needed. You don't need any supplements.
No, like especially if you're just starting out, I wouldn't do any supplements except for maybe an omega-3
there are
vitamin.
BCAAs are good.
Yeah.
But
other than that,
and we don't track macros.
We don't track macros.
And like we said,
really just eat properly and portion your food and just move your body.
Food is most important. Millie Frilly 17 says,
I like that name.
Millie Frilly?
Yeah.
Yay, love you guys, love you too. When do you guys generally work out? Is there a best time of day? I work at hours and seems nighttime is my only option, but then I struggle on how to plan out my food. I think that was too many questions, LOL. Congrats again. Thank you, Millie.
Thank you.
No, that's not a bad time. We work out at night as well.
Sometimes morning, like we do fasted cardio in the morning and we work out at night. It totally depends on you and what you need for your workouts. Like there is no great time. The point is that you're doing it.
Yeah. Planning your food, you have to make it a priority. It has to be your health, and your diet has to be the most important thing in your life, and then you can be a friend or a wife or a girlfriend or a husband or whatever, and you can live a happy life when you're healthy and feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, and if you're not sure how to plan out your food, we do work out at night, so you can look at one of our full days of eating and kind of see how we structure ours. That might help you. Cheryl Peck says, hi, you guys are awesome. What do you do for fun other than YouTube, which is so much fun?
Well, we have tons of fun on YouTube, and you guys see that.
We do have tons of fun. We do enjoy horror movies, especially cheesy ones.
Yeah, when we do have a little bit of time here and there, we'll usually watch a cheesy flick.
Yeah, or sometimes we like to do gaming.
Bernice
I'm sorry, Grialva Montoya?
Yeah, you did a good job there. I'm a beginner. I'm trying to cut sugar and work on portion control. I see a good portion of your meals are protein powders.
No. We have 1 to 2 scoops of protein powder a day.
I have had 1 scoop a day for a long time. I'm not exercising yet. Trying to get a good grip on first. When you start, did you drink protein shakes or did you just get your protein from foods? Real food is always better. Always start with food as the base of your diet and add in supplements, as they go.
Yep. Tess weight loss journey. Woohoo! I am so happy for you guys. Thanks, Tess. I'm looking forward to your ebook. Thank you so much. It is coming soon. It is in the works.
And we are very proud of it, and we can't wait to share it with you guys. We think you'll love it.
Yeah.
Too. Melinda Burdette says, is this your full-time job? If not, what do you do for work?
Already
answered that.
Okay. Same with Petite and Anami. We already answered it.
Congratulations.
Sorry, we can't say your name.
Jesus99 says, congratulations, guys. Love your videos. What do you recommend for someone that has 100+ pounds to lose but has serious knee issues that limit their exercise? Thank you. God bless.
We do show you, like we've already mentioned, those workout videos. Go check them out. They're very low impact. You can do it sitting.
Yeah.
So definitely check those out. Kat Luna says, congratulations. You guys deserve big success. Do you plan on traveling, having meetups? That would be cool. Thanks. By the way, I'm on day 22 of meal prep. That's awesome. I'm weighing myself tomorrow. Woohoo! Your help has been tremendous for me. Thank you so much. That's so sweet, Kat. Thank you.
Thank you, Kat.
Do you plan on traveling and having meetups? Quite possibly. We would like to in the future, for sure.
Yeah, we would love to.
Okay, that was the last question.
That's it, my friends.
Thanks for sticking it through, guys. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing, and you're what keeps this channel going. And like we said, we do have lots of things planned for the future. So with your continued love and support, we will be able to get those things out to you, like our ebook and our t-shirts, and continue to do our live streams. So please keep giving us your love and support.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Thank you, guys.
We're out, boys.
We're out. Peace out.
And if you don't like and subscribe, you gotta have one of those. You can have the mouse of doom. Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.